Jack? There's no sign of him. His bed's not been slept in.
Tell me something I didn't know already. Well, who do you think did the milking?
How did you know?
I woke up because his alarm didn't go off.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You were still snoring.
I don't snore.
Oh, it was very nice snoring, very rhythmical. So, spent the night with Lynn, eh?
We don't even know he was there, really.
Oh, of course he was. I could hear them giggling, stupid idiot. Don't know why they didn't let us in.
I must say, she seems dead set on getting us sucked in one way or another.
Why not? They're not a bad-looking bunch, really.
Modest with it, I've noticed.
Of course, we could just be jumping to conclusions.
We could be.
I bet we're not.
Peter, please.
Done some coffee. I thought champagne didn't give you a hangover.
Who told you that?
I don't know. Obviously some beer drinker. Still, it was a nice night, Lynn. Worth a headache. Thanks.
My pleasure. Do you want some breakfast?
No, I better get off. Jack will be spitting feathers already.
Well, stay and have some breakfast then, if he's already mad.
Go on. You talked me into it.
Did you sleep all right?
Like a log. In the end.
Good.
OK, thanks anyway. Bye. The agency can't help.
Down to muggins, then. Lucky we had a spare unit.
Yeah, pity we don't have a spare driver.
Well, it's either you or me. You know what I think about you driving.
Sexist.
I know, it's why you love me. Well, I best get off. I'm going to get there.
Will you get back for tea?
Yeah, maybe. I'll give you a ring. Oh, well, can you take those files into the office? The accountant will need them.
Drive carefully.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. We've been invited to a wedding.
Wedding? Not Joe and Lynn. That was quick.
Jerry.
Jerry?
Yeah, Jerry.
Jerry getting married?
Well, apparently so.
Well, why is he inviting us to his wedding?
Because he'd like us to go.
Cheek of it. I wonder what his wife-to-be thinks. Sending invitations to his old flames.
Better the old, if you don't mind.
When is it?
June the 12th, Ripon Cathedral.
Ah, how posy can you get? The 12th? That's not much more than a week off.
No.
Charming. Run out of guests at the last moment, did he? Cathedral too big.
I would like to go, if we can manage it.
Let's have a look. Morning dress shall be worn. Well, that settles it. No chance. Who does he think he is?
Oh, Jack.
No way, Sarah. If you think I'm climbing into a monkey suit to get laughed at, you can think again.
I think you'd look great in morning dress.
No way.
Well, I better make tracks, I suppose. Get things done. Thanks, Lynn.
We'll have to do it again sometime.
How about your birthday?
I'll probably have recovered by then.
Hello, Wayne.
In here, Archie.
Perfect day to take a swim.
Gee.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise.
It's all right, I'm just off.
Cup of tea?
Oh, no, thanks. Not if I'm interrupting something, you know.
Only my headache.
Have you got everything?
Didn't bring anything, did I? Oh, that was a mistake.
Peter ready?
Yeah, he just needs his hair brushing.
Right, I'll wait outside with Alice. Must have been a bad night.
A good night.
Brought you some clothes, Mr. Turner, for them homeless people.
Oh, no. I don't think I can take any more.
But do you want them? I thought you were in charge of this special projection.
Yeah, but you wouldn't credit it, Seth. The number of people who'd think my charitable work is an excuse for getting rid of their rubbish. I'm trying to run a clothing collection, not a rag and bone store.
Ah, but this is all good stuff, Mr. Turner. These were Meg's. She always put the best clothes in bottom drawer with one of them lavender bags. Kept them fresh.
Oh, well, that's more like it, Seth. I mean, I wish other people had been so thoughtful. Good Lord. Earth's that?
This was May's best nightie. She wore this on our wedding night.
Did she now? That explains a great deal.
What does?
But never mind, Seth. You can't be serious.
These were May's best corsets. She hardly ever wore them.
No, and I'm sure she didn't, Seth. I can't take those.
Why not? They're clean. She never put outerwear that were dirty.
Oh, no. I'm sure she wouldn't, Seth, but, you know, I'm collecting for the homeless, not for Saturday night at the Palace of Varieties.
Do you want them, then?
Well, but put them on top of the pile and I'll see if they can sort them out at the centre.
Oh, you made it then.
Sorry I'm a bit late.
Late? There's a herd of cows running around out there, desperate for milking.
I was supposed to do that, wasn't I?
You were.
I'll make it up to you.
Well, there's your shears waiting for you over there.
Nice evening then, Joe.
Nice night, you mean?
Was once it got going.
We're really sorry. It completely slipped our minds.
Seemed to have slipped everybody's minds.
You can have your birthday tea tonight if you like.
Doesn't matter, Sarah.
I'll get you a present at the weekend, promise.
I'd say he's had enough presents for one birthday myself.
What's all that? Looks like a pile of old rubbish.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at school?
What is it with you fossils? Don't you know anything else to say?
Certainly, when there's somebody worth talking to. Well?
Mum thought they might be here.
Well, she isn't.
This is all for the homeless centre, isn't it? It's what you've collected.
Yes, it certainly is.
Have you looked at them?
I beg your pardon?
They're filthy. I'm full of holes. Who do you expect to wear this lot?
You obviously haven't seen what these down and outs are already wearing.
Oh, well, it says it all, eh? Down and outs. Should count themselves lucky to get any old rubbish.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, I do. People, human beings, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, at least I am doing something to help them, which is more than can be said of you.
Well, if this is the best you could do, you shouldn't bother.
These clothes will be gratefully received. And if they aren't, they jolly well should be.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you were here.
It's okay, I didn't hear you coming. They look good. Very impressive, in fact.
Oh, thanks very much. Elizabeth reckons I should enter something into the Otten show.
You should. I was wondering how Archie is.
Well, he's fed up, seeing as you're asking.
Has he said anything about me?
Zoe, he's not said anything about anything. I can't get a word out of him.
Yeah, he won't talk to me either.
Look, what exactly is going on between you two?
Nothing, it's, difficult.
Well, whatever it is, I hope it's not catching. You both look as miserable as each other.
I wish I knew what to do.
Well, don't ask me. I'm no expert.
I don't know what to say to him.
Look, Zoe, whatever it is, it's not the end of the world, is it?
No, I suppose not.
All I know is it took you two so long to get together. It seems stupid for you both to throw it away. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, can it?
Nick, I wish it was that easy.
Dinner ready yet, Mum?
Won't be long. Go and wash your hands.
So your Jerry's getting married then?
Better not let Jack hear you call him that.
He's not still jealous, is he?
Oh, apparently so. Says he's not going to the wedding.
Probably the thought of putting on a monkey suit. Never was one for dressing up, wasn't our Jack?
Well, I'm going. I'm not going to miss out on a fancy wedding just because your brother's too narrow-minded.
Who's narrow-minded?
You are. Hi, Amos. What brings you up here?
It's something to do with Ma, isn't it?
I'm afraid so.
Now what?
Well, it's Annie getting wedded, still preying on my mind. She were in a terrible state when she accepted Leonard's proposal.
But she seemed quite happy. Accepted everything, even calling this place Emmerdale.
She's quite happy, like Sarah said.
Oh, well, that's my point. Now she's come to terms with all changes, does she really still want to marry Leonard? Need to marry him?
I should say so if she didn't.
Oh, that's where I'm still not so sure.
Annie's not afraid to say what she thinks, Amos.
Oh, that's as may be. But she's not one to go back on her word either.
I'm beginning to see.
Yeah, she's given her promise to Leonard.
And if she's having second thoughts?
Knowing Annie, she'd never dream of going back on her word, second thoughts or not.
Not at school.
Half term. I was looking for you, actually. See if you've got any work for me.
Oh, I could give you something. Weekend specially. If you don't mind working Saturday nights.
Great.
No messing, though, and no arguing with Alan Turner.
Oh, Lynn, you spoil all my fun.
I must say, you do seem to have settled down a bit lately.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing a therapist now, you know.
Huh? How do you feel about that?
Okay. She's called Sheila. She's nice. A bit like you.
How does it work exactly?
I don't know. She just lets me talk about whatever I want, do whatever I want. Last week we talked about painting for an hour.
Oh.
She really likes Matisse.
I thought, you know, you'd talk about what's happened.
Yeah, so did I at first. And we do a lot of that. But she's really interested in me. She actually makes me feel like I'm worth listening to.
She's right.
Maybe. Nobody ever told me that before, though. My dad used to make me feel stupid. But I'm not stupid.
No, you're not. Pass us some spoons, will you?
Do you know, it's great, Lynn. For the first time in my life, I feel like I've got something to look forward to. I actually want to get up in the morning.
That's more than I did this morning. Too much champagne last night.
Oh, yeah? Had a good time, did you?
Not bad. Joe enjoyed himself anyway.
Oh, right.
Go on then, ask me. Yes, he did spend the night with me, but in the spare room.
Nobody will believe you, you know. Especially my mother.
No, I know.
Even if Amos is right, I still don't see what we can do about it.
Well, we could ask her.
You could. Just let us know in advance.
There's only one person that can ask her.
Oh, you might be old friends, Amos, but even so...
Me? Leonard?
Oh, yeah. And how do you suggest we get Leonard to ask him?
Maybe if we just went to visit him.
Oh, come on. You don't really think Leonard would listen to you two suggesting he pulls out of his marriage? Don't be daft.
Well, it depends how we put it.
Yeah, I mean, if we told him it was Ma we were worried about.
Oh, yeah? Like when you thought he was after her money, you mean?
I'm afraid Sarah's right. There's no point either of you two talking to Leonard.
Well, that doesn't get us anywhere, does it?
Oh, maybe we should just let them get on with it.
I'm sorry. I'd never forgive myself if all it would take is a word at right time.
Well, we are thinking of Leonard, too.
Yeah, but we couldn't let him go into something that we felt was wrong.
So we're agreed.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's the best way.
No other choice?
Hey, now, hang on. You don't mean...
Who else could ask Leonard, Amos, but one of his most trusted and dearest friends?
Yeah, and he would know that you've got his best interests at heart.
Definitely. It's up to you, Amos.
It's funny. I was going to give you a call tonight, see how the job was going.
Oh, it's great. I didn't realise how much I missed it till I'd started again. Listen, is Chris about?
He won't be back for a couple of hours. Is it Frank?
No, not this time. I just wanted to talk to Chris.
Oh, I'll ask him to call you when he gets back.
Thanks.
Well, since you're here, you got time for a coffee. Well, it's okay. I'll tell Chris you called.
Something wrong.
I wondered whether Chris might have said something to you.
About what?
This. It's confirmation of the mortgage on this place.
£100,000? That sounds a fair valuation. What's the problem?
The problem is I knew nothing about it. Chris has gone ahead and arranged a mortgage without telling me.
I saw Zoe today. Do you want chips or mush? Did you hear what I said? I saw Zoe.
Yeah.
She looked really miserable. So I told her. I said it's ridiculous the way you two are carrying on. But she was just as stubborn as you and walked off.
Yeah, well, I don't blame her. I'd do the same if I had somewhere to walk off to.
Archie, I'm just trying to make you both see sense.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to make you save your breath.
Look, you could make an effort. Because right now, neither of you are trying.
I'm home. Kathy? Kathy?
You're home then.
What's going on?
You tell me, Chris.
You should have been poking around in my private papers.
I just saw it in your briefcase.
You must have been having a good look. I won't have it.
What are you talking about? I'm not the one selling our house. And I happened to find it by accident.
By accident? Come on, don't make me laugh. You were nosing around.
What if I was? I wouldn't have found out about it, would I? And you wouldn't have told me.
Well, you didn't give me much of a chance. What with you sticking your nose in?
So what did you do today, then?
Nothing much. Took kids swimming.
It's a nice time.
Yeah, we're all right.
Look, why don't you just give her a ring, Archie?
Give her a ring.
You know who? Zoe.
Can't we talk about something else?
All right, well, let's talk about something else.
Like what?
Well, tell me about your day.
I told you I took kids swimming.
Oh, right, that's it then, is it?
You're so keen to talk. What did you do today?
Well, I asked Frank Tate about entering the Otten show, and he thought it was a good idea.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so I thought I might do asparagus and early peas.
That'd be nice.
Oh, come on, will you?
Oh, all right. I saw Joe subbed in when I went round to pick up Pete from Lynn's.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been there all night, I think.
What, Joe and Lynn?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I don't believe you sometimes.
What?
Well, ever since I got home, I've been trying to make conversation, and you've been sitting on the best bit of gossip all year.
Listen, do you fancy going out for dinner?
No, thanks.
Kathy, when am I going to get just a little bit of trust out of you?
Please don't try and blame me for this, Chris.
I'm just realising an acid. It's no big deal. I haven't sold the house or anything.
Oh, come on. Why were you doing it so secretly unless there's something to hide?
Charming. That's nice, that is, to know my wife trusts me. You never give me any credit, do you?
Stop it, Chris. Just stop it.
Me stop? What about you?
I'm not going to be bullied by you. We can either talk about this properly or I'm going out.
I am not bullying you.
Yes, you are, and you know you are.
Well, then I'm sorry.
Now, are you going to tell me what this is all about?
Yes, I can explain.
I hope so.
Do you want a drink?
No, thank you.
That's 123, please, Joe. So you had a good birthday, then?
Not bad, thanks.
A late night, by all accounts.
Not that late, really. See ya.
See ya.
Did he really spend the night?
Well, according to Archie, he was sitting there enjoying his breakfast when he went to pick up Peter this morning.
There you are, Mr. Turner. You don't spend the whole night at a las's house just to hold hands, do you?
I wouldn't know, sir.
Well, I don't know why you're all so surprised. I think it's been on the cards for a while.
There's nothing in it. I asked Lynn today.
But she'd hardly want to broadcast it around, would she?
He spent the night in the spare room, she told me.
Well, she would, wouldn't she?
Listen to you lot. You can't wait, can you?
It's only natural curiosity, love.
Yeah. Seth, do you fancy a glass of wine?
You know I never touch this stuff. Still, at other hand.
Mr. Turner, I thought I'd just go and give Lynn a hand with the glasses.
Carol, there's no need.
Oh, it's no trouble.
I don't believe this. I'm going home.
I see the jungle drums are out in force again.
Could always make a public announcement. We're just good friends.
And spoil their fun.
What do you suggest?
There you go. What did I tell you? Right there, little birds.
That's giving them something to talk about.
That was the idea.
Oh, Lynn, I wondered if you wanted any help with the glasses.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Carol. I was just going to take those through, but seeing as how you offered. Now, where were we?
I think we were just about here.
The question is, what do we do now?
I don't know.
Hi, Joe. Carol said you were in here.
Yes, I bet she did.
Well, I had no choice, Kathy. It's as simple as that.
What do you mean, no choice?
Well, you know, there are some things you have to do, whether you like it or not.
Chris, will you just tell me?
Remember that meeting Dad had with the bankers? The day he sacked Joe?
Yes, yes, of course.
Dad really did himself damage that day. Managed to convince the bank that he was definitely not a good investment. Not for the moment, anyway.
What's this got to do with the mortgage?
The bank decided to withhold the development money for the next stage of the holiday village. The whole thing was about to go down the tubes.
So the money you raised was
I
to help
couldn't let it happen, Kathy.
I've got a favour to ask.
Ask away.
Well, you've been so supportive during all this business with Frank. I feel like I take advantage sometimes.
I'm always willing to help you. You know that.
Well, you know I've been looking for new stables.
Yeah.
Joe, why are Nick and Seth staring at us?
They think they've discovered something.
What?
It's nothing. I'll tell you later. These tables.
Yes. Well, I've seen a few and I've narrowed it down to just 2, either of which might be ideal.
Good.
I was wondering if you'd come with me next week to have a look at them. Give me your opinion.
Of course. I'm no expert, though.
Yeah, but I value your opinion.
Okay.
Lynn, my dear, anything I can do to help?
It's amazing, really. Everybody's being so helpful this evening.
Well, we all have to help each other, don't we?
We do, Alan, we do.
I didn't realise that Joe was meeting Kim this evening.
Didn't you? Oh, I'll have to remind Joe. Make sure he tells everybody what he's doing. Then you can all keep up.
Now Alan Turner's looking over here. What's going on?
It's the latest Beckendale pastime. Spot the affair.
He doesn't think that you and me...
No. Lynn and me.
Do you think she knows about Joe and Lynn?
She can't do.
Perhaps she's going across to join them.
Can I get you anything?
Oh, a glass of house white, please, Lynn.
My pleasure. Joe?
No, I'm all right, thanks.
Good.
She's got a nervous Lynn. You've got to hand it to her.
So, what is going on?
Everyone thought we were having a mad, passionate affair, so we went along with it. Lynn just thinks it's funny.
So what made everybody think that?
Well, you know how these things get around. It's like Chinese whispers.
Funny thing about Chinese whispers, they always start with a perfectly sound piece of information. Don't they?
Couldn't see what else to do. Could have just been the final straw. Made everything collapse.
But why didn't you tell me?
I've always looked up to Dad. He dragged himself up from nothing. I've always admired him. And now he's making such a mess of his life.
You know I would have understood.
That would have just made things worse. I wanted to deal with this privately. Not let anybody know about it. Not even you.
Well, now I do know. We can help Frank together.
You won't breathe a word about this to anyone. Not Lynn, not Nick, no one. Will you do that?
I promise.
I mean, Dad mustn't know that we've helped him. I mean, he wouldn't accept it. If he's going to pull himself out of this, he's got to think he's done it.
I'm proud of you, Chris. Really proud of you.